These were some of the best highlights from the Rumble stage of LPL Summer 2024 matchup between BLG and JDG.
Getting into it.
This is a packed arena full of fans. We talked about that early game. Kanavi doesn't get any earlier.
Oh, one more auto. He flashes just to make sure.
But no one can come to his aid. Shun is stuck here alone. Sheer is pushing the top side of the map. As you see, Yagao has a push in the mid lane as well. Shun has to be extremely careful here. He sees his red buff started.
Kanavi gonna take a little bit of damage there from the burn if he's going for it. He's got the isolation damage. Shun needs to get out of there, but he has no flash. He has no escape. Kanavi going for the flash and gets it. First blood for Kanavi.
Contest that, as you can see, Elk and On have stuck down to the bot lane as well. This is going to be a pretty free neutral objective for the side of JDG.
Giving JDG a ton of decision-making potential as we go forward, because you do not want to give those 6 grubs to a team that has the go buttons that JDG has.
Absolutely not. Kanavi, again, in enemy territory, taking as much farm away from the brand as possible. This is another thing that really does hurt AP junglers. Sana and Bran that are great at scaling and team fighting later on too. So for JDG, we said how they keep swapping their playstyles to fit their opponents. However, here, I feel like they need to pressure a little bit more BLG because they do get outscaled later on.
Goodness, Ruler just micromanaging both Elk and On. Gonna take a decent trade on the back end of it. There is a move over here from Shun. He's not level 6, but On was. Got the engage, now missing, in a lot of trouble. Elk can chase this one down. They have the angle. JDG, they need to be careful. They have flash for Ruler. He's got to try to get out. He has barrier as well. Gonna wait till the last second. He's got the flash, but he gets it anyway. Shun predicts it, and that's a return kill on the bot side that we said was so strong. It's all of a sudden let loose like a leaky sieve.
Missing, you're running towards the wrong way, buddy. Knight is on the side. I don't think he's quite gonna get it. Oh, one auto. Quite close enough. Elk grabs that kill. You do need a on right there to start your fight, though, and these void grabs are gonna be taken away. Kanavi is gonna secure the 4 and back off.
That's all they needed. They don't want to let the resets from BLG be their downfall, but maybe they catch Shun. He is gonna try to unleash the combo there. He got the TP coming in from bot lane. As BLG try to get the last 2 grubs here. They're trying to move through mid lane, but they might have overextended now. Missing just pulled the trigger there. Kanavi going to step up, get the isolation damage here. Equalizer has a red carpet for On. Enchanted Crystal Arrow. There it is. The big brains of JDG are coming alive. And they're going to step up and get a 5th grub in total as BLG lose 2 members.
Oh, and Knight ended up flashing the arrow. Shun.
Yeah.
He doesn't get the memo, ends up going down too.
And you're giving these tools to Ruler, one of the best in the game. You see what the follow-up can be. Ben's in a lot of trouble up here. Sheer, he does have a lot of damage with the Flame Spitter coming up, and he's got an overheat as well. Dawning Shadow did come across.
But Flandre was definitely the one starting in playoffs, Yagao.
Oh, Knight. He gets baited by Yagao, and Knight's in a lot of hurt here. Yagao looking to clean it up, gets the last auto, and that Corgi's getting fed.
A lot of cheers when kills go down. Kanavi. Oh no, Shun.
No, he's in trouble. You can't be running around when there's a predatory bug like that. Luckily, he's got a little bit of friendship in tow, and it's Elk that's going to clean up the kill back, but Kanavi gets the statement on the Shun. Continue getting a ton of this topside objective domination.
2,000 gold in the lead right now overall for JDG. 2 dragons have gone over to BLG. Perfect to start stacking dragons. The arrow.
He might get him. He gets him in transition here. Missing, not really confident to step up to go take him down, though, because Knight was pushing the turret.
On to Ash versus NIP, the team that they just faced. It has been a pleasure watching Ruler play this kind of champion. Now he's towards the top of the map. He's ganking.
They just keep trying to bait Ben out, and they are going to get the dash out of him and the flash, but they're going to follow it anyways. Dawning Shadow came across. Now they're tanking the turrets. Ruler is going to help get the kill and will not fall down. Sheer claiming the gold for that one.
The bot quadrant in the mid lane. Then he sprinted all the way across the map to gank for Sheer as Sheer is speaking.
Oh no, he saw it.
Shun.
Oh no, not again. It's feeling like a horror movie for Shun now. He doesn't get the kill. He goes back in and get the flash kill, and Kanavi strutting his stuff.
Has to break his flash in the process.
He gets hit right there. It's maybe lights out in the end because the burn continues and maybe even the passive as well. Now we get JDG, not ones to back down, gonna charge straight into that outer tower mid lane, missing. Will be just fine. The Grub's doing work. They're gonna get the TP in because Dragon is on the table, and BLG, they would be on soul point with this one. Enchanted Crystal Arrow going wide. Kanavi tries to find Shun. Shun going down as well to the length of damage that JDG are able to represent. Yagao gets the kill this time.
Shun walks too far up. His flash was almost available. When you've got bodies right there like on the Ornn and Bean that can TP onto Cassandra, you cannot be overextending like this on a composition that wants to pick you apart. You've got the Ash Arrow, you've got Leona with ultimate and abilities that can catch you off guard. JDG have been known to be quick to pull the trigger. The AL series speaks for itself when it comes to JDG playing more aggressive, and that's exactly what they're doing right here. This is what I mentioned earlier on. I'm like, which face of JDG are we going to see versus BLG? Because if you allow BLG to scale into that late game,
and Miramana rather, and now they're trying to make a play on it.
Knight is aware. Now he's gonna walk back in, but as you can see on the map, On and Elk already on their way towards the top side, a little bit harder in that mid game.
Isn't it so crazy, though, for a team of JDG stature, for a legacy organization in LPL, that we're saying BLG are the ones with the team fight prowess here in this one? Now they're not going to let them get to that point, and Elk is just burning. Elk is going to heal up a little bit. He is the center, has a lot of sustain.
Every single one from the side of BLG are all up.
That's a 5-man dotting shadow there. Get the damage numbers up for Elk, but it is going to be a move from BLG to collapse on him. Ben in a lot of trouble, though. You can't get that close up to them, but he's going to all out to try to get to the team. Now Knight's going for Ruler. They're trying to pick him up, but look, missing is going to body block for him. Elk and the rest of BLG have shown up. They trade bodies for bodies. On goes with the engage. Now Knight trying to find the resets. Yagao's in a lot of trouble. You got to move those Corgi chops as Knight's getting resets left and right, and he finally shows up. BLG, strong in form, will take 3 kills off JDG.
3,000 gold is not enough when BLG are team fighting. They are the best team fight team in the LPL. Ruler, Kanavi's still alive. He could potentially go for a steal. There is no smite. Shun is
He's
dead.
very low. He's still under wards here. Ruler, though, going forward. Now Kanavi overextending, though. Ruler kiting from hell, and we've seen this play before. We've seen Ruler do this again. He gets 2. He can't get the 3rd, but he does deny the Baron for being finished by BLG.
It's 2.5 items onto Ash are really going to hurt BLG. JDG here also grabbing a second dragon for themselves. But you know what they say, you always come back to what feels like home.
What feels like home is finding an engage on Ruler, the crux, the linchpin of JDG, and after that, you take the linchpin out of a mechanics and they're gone. All of a sudden, you lose 2 crucial members of JDG, and you could just go straight to the Baron.
Bot lane overextended, no flashes onto either of them. BLG instantly capitalized, knowing that Yagao's all the way down the bot lane. Now, Kanavi, he's around. He could potentially try to steal, but they've realized this is not worth it. They're going to put some pressure mid and bot, with Yagao taking yet another tower by BLG. You extend your arm just a little bit, they're going to bite off. Are going to start coming through from next level onwards. On has already upgraded his own item.
And this is where that conversation of the draft where we were saying Kanavi's going to struggle to find entrances later on spikes for BLG as a whole.
BLG are going to use the Baron buff to pressure. Now the bot side of the map, the arrow is going to go wide. Knight's literally just going to walk off of that one. That bomb almost took the tower down. I'm assuming On is just going to walk forward, tank for Knight. Nope, Knight's going to do it himself.
Kanavi, just as I said a few minutes ago, struggling to find an in during this siege.
And look at that, good on you, Shun. You hit back, you've been getting bullied the entire game. And now it's Shun walking through the jungle, trying to find Kanavi.
One thing connects onto Kanavi, and he just dies if he does. Luckily, he's able to get away, missing, and pull the trigger on the Solar Flare just to make sure. But he has to back now, so presence in full by BLG. Maybe they catch out on. They actually have the choke point pressure here, but it will be a Pyroclasm just waiting for them there if they do commit. Bin looking for the Q3, gets the all out, brings Yagao back. Yagao's down. Knight's going to get resets now. Dawning Shadow saves Bin's life for just a moment. They need to get the damage down onto Sheer, though. He's still full health. Enchanted Crystal Arrow comes across for Ruler. They can't get him now, though. Sheer about half health. Knight jumps away. TP right back to save the cannon. That means JDG have to back away because the reinforcements are just too strong, and BLG will move in and take the inhib.
It's so hard to bring that BLG composition down, especially now that they're scaled. They've got 2 to 3 items on majority of their carries. They're pushing forward, then one more.
They've bent, but they will not break. The team fights are strong together, and they want to go for one fell swoop. They want to go for the end here. They don't get the resets in the end. Bin's in a lot of trouble here, but the Knight setup damage is huge.
Standing up, and BLG are going to take the Dragon on their way out as well. And here we go. BLG are online, ladies and gentlemen. They don't even need to cross that wall to put their damage through. Oh, sheer.
That Shroud was so mad.
Oh,
no, it's Kanavi. Kanavi's gone. We just talked so much about the structural pillar of JDG. Well, it's crumbling. Oh, the BLG are willing to flash over that wall. Double flashes from Knight and on to put the pressure on Kanavi. Now, they are putting the pressure on the BLG, though. They've already taken down Knight. That's a huge reset potential gone, but Bin has soloed out missing. Now, on TPing into the front here, but he's trying to rejoin the rest of the team. And this is the entrances in that he can find. Now he got a spell shield pop. They got a lot of damage there. The Shroud is still buying so much space, so much time. They want to go in. Call of the Forge God hits Sheer. Sheer's all by himself now. Dawning Shadow across Bin. Gonna hit him over, but they go over onto the right side on Kanavi. Now Ruler, he's a little bit caught out. He's gonna have to flash. Bin's in trouble, but Sheer's the one that goes down to Shun. Now BLG there. They're fighting a little bit back.
BLG are going to turn it on again. Go towards the Baron. They know that JDG cannot walk into them, especially without their top laner. TP is up for Sheer, but before he is up on the map, that Baron would have gone down by then. Great stuff from BLG. Again, these are the kings of team fighting. 3,000 gold is not enough to bring BLG down.
And that's what's crazy to me, and that's what I kind of mentioned earlier. Is like JDG in their legacy are the team fighting team.
By Senna real quickly, they have to deal with that bot lane wave, permanently pressuring as well. That the inhibitor is going to come up really, really soon, but they're going to lose another one in the process.
They were trying to chase down Bin, but they realized they were giving up so much ground in their base. Shreldias has been completed for Kanavi, so a little bit more tank shred there.
It's going to be Mountain Solid. This is going to make it that much more different, Kanavi.
Yeah, he actually finds him. We saw this earlier in the game, but we haven't seen it since then. Call of the Forge God gonna go wide after the flash from Kanavi. He tried to find the end, didn't get it, but it's still pushing BLG out of the base. The problem is there's a soul coming up with Mountain Soul on the table here for BLG. Kanavi gonna go for the deep flank. Is it gonna be enough? They're losing all of their structures here. He's gotta either get back to base or try to take away this dragon while the rest try to defend.
However, this gives numbers advantage to BLG. Bin is 1v4ing.
You might be Cassante, but that copy pasta, it goes a little wild sometimes, and Bin will bite the dust. The dragon goes over to Kanavi, though, so they deny the soul, and now On is also caught. 2 kills go to Sheer. Kanavi gives his life for the cause, and JDG showing signs of life.
Sieging through that mid lane as well. There is no more inhibitor towers on any side of JDG's base. BLG just simply have to brute force themselves in. You cannot overextend. If one of your tanks overextends, you also have to think about
Navi's not here. He's on the back. They go in. There's the equalizer across. They find... Oh my god, they got Shun. They actually find him. They're taking him down one by one. They're running around. They're running across. And now Kanavi, he's got free pickings. He wants Knight. He gets the smite. It gets the evisceration. And JDG, they've clawed this back from the brinks of hell. Not like this, you say, but exactly like this. JDG claim has been... Tries to get the re-engage on Yagao, but he's all by himself again. If you give up this body, I mean, you're just going to go down again. Ben is gone. JDG are TPing. They might have just done it.
JDG are looking BLG straight in the eyes. They say, if you can team fight well, we can pick you up better on spots.
They did it. They're doing it. JDG, they brought it back. And BLG, they messed around and they'll lose game 1.
Now, we mentioned how the wombo combo works for BLG. On is going to be constantly looking for opportunities. However, his flash is probably going to be the most precious spell that he has in his entire spell bar. However, this time around, I would say it's a little bit personal. As the yellow card connects here, it's a little bit personal because Knight has 3 titles back to back to back. And, Sheer.
Sheer. He's going to find a way. Way's entrance into BLG on the line here. And Sheer getting oh so low. Maybe one more auto. And there it is Wei's entrance into the league after his time on RNG ends up on first blood for BLG in Game 2. And when you lost Xiaohu on RNG when he went away, it was really Wei who took a lot of the onus on the control of the map as well with
Hold on a minute.
Now Ben is in a lot of trouble, and he just has 3 people on him. They're going to juggle it with Kanavi. He needs only 1 more, and there you go. They get the kill there, and they will trade back for BLG's early first blood. BLG going to be moving to the grubs. JDG right behind them, though. Wei will get 1. Not going to easily get the rest of them, though, as they don't have move from Knight yet. He's trying to push out the mid lane first.
He's going to join them right now. It's a 3 versus 3. I don't think JDG have any way of getting into that river. They're going to bully Knight out. However, this is going to be 3 Void Grubs to the side of BLG. And Wei so far, great stuff from him. Getting ahead of the farm versus Wei, who has a gank on him as well. We'll grab the dragon.
Seen a little bit of the AP style with the faded ashes start and things like that. Oak on the bot side. He's going to find a roaming missing who flashes for the Winter's Bite. Concussive blow hits. True Shot Barrage is going to go wide there. JDG tried to make a play onto L.
Flash for flash. Support for 80 carry. You take this any day.
Oh, he overextended for it. That's going to cost him his life. 1 more Mystic Shot. Ruler claims the kill.
Elk stands still in front of a Brom. Ends up going down.
Ooh. Sheer tried to make the play with the Destiny there. Is going to get stopped by the flash play of On.
Yagal versus Knight. Yagal versus Knight.
Misses the rocket barrage again, though. Needs to be very careful. Needs to have those rockets if he wants to have a difference in the fight. There is still the contest over the grubs that is the next fight, and it's already BLG taking those right now.
Yeah, missing on his way towards the top side of the map. A little bit late to the play. Kanavi might try to find his way in. He does have flash. However, they have 0 vision.
The Nature's Grasp was already popped. They're actually collapsing onto Kanavi. Ben comes over the Slicing Maelstrom, and Kanavi's already gone. That means that this is going to be Grubageddon for BLG.
You gain 6 with it. Tristana, that's an absolute menace later on. In a side lane. Kennen as well. A Kennen that has been grabbing a lot of advantages through these fights. Kanavi walking in absolutely blind. No vision whatsoever. Missing so the first one to walk in, and this is the problems when you're playing with a super squishy team. You cannot commit the body just for pure vision. And unfortunately, while this was going on, Ruler wasn't necessarily getting anything.
Find a way to be a carry on that team, even though he was a strong voice. Now he's facilitating for the stars of BLG, and it's working out very well. They're setting up around this dragon pit here, though, but JDG do not want to give them position.
JDG just got Leandris onto Kanavi. They definitely want to catch BLG on.
On is just completely out. That Unbreakable is getting so much work done, but Sheer claims the kill. Now they got the Glacial Fissure on the Elk. He's got the concussive blows going. He has nothing. He's in a mobile carry, and it's Ruler that claims it again.
Look at instantly Knight pressuring that mid lane. Wei was actually hovering for him, trying to stop Yagal from getting onto the mid so that the tower can get chunked down. Bin has been absolutely demolishing that top lane tower, and here's where the 6 Void Grubs come in favor of BLG. These towers are going down so fast.
Yeah, the rest of JDG here, 1 big yellow card connects. They can follow up with a ton of damage. Ruler will claim the standing gold on bot side, though, for JDG, and they get scraps back at least.
And On getting chased right there. Same thing as Sheer getting chased up top lane.
He has the explosive charge on him, so the reset is going to be there. No, it doesn't actually go through, but it doesn't matter because Wei gets the kill onto him anyways.
The root kept him just out of range from the exhaust.
Immediately dashes Wei away. Does end up surviving down there. Ruler versus Elk in the mid lane is going to be a little bit uneven as On joins. They want to try to capitalize on him. He does miss the Mystic Shot now. Doesn't get hit by the Shattering Strikes. And look at the outplays right now. Ruler. And you have Kanavi here. On. He's in a lot of trouble. Look at Ruler. The one, the only, the man that sets the bar at ADC. And he's going to keep going. Now the bullet time canceled by Elk. He has no mana. He has no fight left to give. True Shot Barrage from Ruler from behind. And now he will eventually be dragged down to the grave by Ben. Knight, though, had come over on the fight against Yagao with the TP in. BLG back away in the end. But it was fancy, don't you worry. And BLG, they moved in to Sheer, who was caught out a little bit there. We also got the flash out of Kanavi as BLG taken out of tower in bot lane.
Yeah, Knight forcing his own flash to force Kanavi's flash. Again, BLG have a great team fighting composition. If you catch someone who's immobile with no flash, they're definitely gonna jump on them and guarding the entrance to that dragon.
Already down half health there. JDG getting hit by the saplings as they come in. He might be tanked, but the saplings still do so much in slowing down your advances. JDG left wanting a second dragon to BLG.
Tries to steal it with the smite. However, it's Kanavi. Grabs that one. Oh my god, Ruler!
Ruler! You're watching one of the best to ever do it on one of his signature picks.
On his shoulders, Ruler to carry it all right here for JDG.
BLG gonna move in to engage, maybe stop them at their start as Missing is already gone. Now that Pyroclasm is gonna do a little bit of sustained damage on the rest of BLG, but nothing else gonna come of it, and they can actually move into the jungle of JDG.
The fact that they couldn't control their side lanes, and LG had complete control right here. BLG on the front foot, pushing every single lane. They've taken almost every single outer tower, except for the bot lane tier 2 in 21 minutes.
Trying to keep the stable game afloat here for JDG. They have so many grubs. Grubgeddon doing so much work. They take down that last outer tower outside their base, now Missing. But the Unbreakable does tank up a decent amount.
Flanks to come. Talking about flanks, Dragon has just come up. JDG again, no controlling that river.
Gotta try to deny the stacking here. They're gonna move over on a Knight. Sheer has gotten a flank. He was spotted out though, and that means they know that JDG are separated. Wei gonna be in trouble though. Bullet time in the choke point. Missing flashes away. Look at Ruler though. He is massive here. He's doing damage now. Sheer getting caught out. Sheer, you can't get caught out like that, and you're under vision. There you go. BLG pounce. But JDG, they're looking to take the dragon anyways.
They do have TPs on the side of BLG, but they're pinging the Baron. They're one man down. Sheer does not have ult. He doesn't have TP. They're pulling the trigger. They're going for the Baron.
This is the play call from BLG. They feel like they can burn it here with Elk and Knight in their strengths. Doesn't look like any contest is going to come through from JDG, so that will be a Baron power play for BLG.
Great stuff right there from BLG.
His entrances are going to be the Thunder Speak. Now, a Knight goes over on a Sheer, and Sheer's just going to die. That's the rocket jump combo, and Knight already gets the resets. He's looking to take a 1v3. He takes out Kanavi too, and that's 2 kills for Knight. Meanwhile, BLG are collapsing on the mid lane. They get the Nature's Grasp. It does connect on the Missing. He's got the Glacial Fissure back, but Ruler, he is still standing tall, but not tall enough to defend the turrets as they crumble around JDG.
2 lanes pushing for BLG. If they can find another pick, they can end the game.
They want it. They got Missing. They got all they need. They got the Baron empowered minions. They still have 1 minute, 20 seconds on this one, and so many cannon minions. Wei's entrance into BLG has been felt. The consistency, the stability, it is on full display as Ben goes a little ham, but the Wombo combo is still alive and well. They're trying to finish the Nexus. They need to auto-attack it, and it goes down. We're going to 3, ladies and gentlemen. But it's going to be all about what Ruler and Missing provide for the rest of the team here, as the Leona was also locked in.
Ezreal Brom, one of the strongest lanes.
About as we did just get a reset from On back onto the map with the boots. We are getting the path up towards top side by Wei, but Dragon is coming up with Kanavi pathing down towards bot side.
He's not going to find anything in his jungle for the time being, and that is the scariest time for a team. He's going to take his reset right there, his first reset off the game.
He's okay.
However,
okay. Oh, maybe he's not.
Oh, he's going back.
Sheer! Oh, Sheer, you went the right way. Okay, slice of dice. Ben doesn't know what he's doing, so he doesn't get the wallop in the end. And Sheer survives. That was so close. Lack of vision, at least on this lane gang. So Missing will be unspotted as Ben steps forward. You also had the collapse potentially coming from the rest. They don't see him. Kanavi's here. Ben trying to hop away. He's going to have Mega Gnar soon. He has the ulti. He's going to try to use it in the wall. Uses it away. Missing was on the other side. Wallop comes down on 2. And Ben, he gets the outplay. Giga Ben activated as the Dominus is popped. He gets shut down in the end, but you'll take that.
Down in their favor. However, they're going to be traded instantly from BLG with this Dragon on the map. And Ben, you don't mess around with one of the best carry top laners in the LPL.
Oh, wait. almost just dies, ends up having to burn the flash there. So.
And Elk, I think he's pinging assistance towards the bot side of the map. He knows that he's quite low. They're towards the top side again. Bin about to get Mega Knight. He's got on and way around.
Yagao going at it again. They're looking for the dive on top. Kanavi is here, has Lilting Lullaby if you can get all three of them here, but already down is Sheer, and Kanavi wasn't even able to be a part of anything.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Ruler, he's already 1-0 up on the solo kills. Ooh, just about doesn't hit the root. But BLG are in the river. Bin about to turn Mega.
They don't want to give over the 6 grubs. They're going to pull the trigger. They got him. Way's gone. Now they just get the big Mega Gnar, and Bin is unstoppable here. Sheer tries to get the lockdown. Sheer's going to get Knight, but Bin is still fighting him. Double knock up there. You mess with the bull, you're going to get the horns. And now you get double kill for Sheer. He's still on fire, and it's not going to matter either way. From the brink of insanity, Sheer gets a ruler. He takes down Elk in a solo kill, and JDG, they're running away.
Hey, it's a TP for a TP. You take those. BLG are gonna get their second dragon of the game, stacking the map to 2. And I really, really hope we get to see a replay of that. And also the ruler solo kill onto Elk. That'll be the second one of the series. Ready for round 2. Knight is TPing over in the mid lane. Bin is trying to charge up his bar. This time around, Kanavi does not have the flash available. If he gets caught onto the river by On, it could be going really south.
Unbreakable will pop. That's a double sleep. Solar Flare going to go a little bit wide. On is trying to body block Sheer from the backline. Missing is almost down. Bin trying to stack up the Mega Gnar, and it might actually mean the JDG aren't as confident to move forward. They've used a lot of their ultis as Sheer's dominance is going to be coming down. Rift Herald is going to go the way of BLG.
JDG tried to sneak in there to steal it, but BLG are using raw numbers. You know what? I never know what to expect, because that Ezreal play from game number 2, I also was not expecting. So with Ruler, you never know. Oh, we're getting the zoom in. We're getting the zoom in.
It's the 1v1 we could have wanted for. Curtain call going to be used. Elk needs to dodge these this time, but no. One more shot. Fourth shot, not the charm. Elk makes it out alive. Everyone's going to have first items now. We're going to be getting close to second items as well for some members, but everybody's going to be feeling a little bit stronger on the map. This is also going to be first turret for BLG, so some of that standing gold going their way as well as they get the reset out. Dragon is up in sub 30 seconds. The front and center Elk for a big true shot barrage is going to be in trouble on the side. Ruler by himself over here. He is in a mobile carry, and he is just the Jhin. Does still have the flash, going to pop the barrier there. JDG getting very antsy. Sheer looking for the deepest of flanks. He might actually find it. They don't know. He's not walking up just yet. Look at the damage from the Pyroclasm. Oh my goodness, JDG's health bars, they just can't hang. Sheer's already popped the dominance, but he has no way in.
JDG have to back off of this one. You're losing the Renekton ultimate right there. Ruler and Yagao, the only healthy ones on the side of JDG. Kanavi missing how to find a way in. But when you're piling up through a choke point, it's so easy for Brian to just pretty much press R. Not even need to press any other spell.
They want to get to that late game scaling we've talked so much about. They need to get some of these objectives under tow. Ruler going to keep pressuring there onto Elk, but now, speaking of pressure, turret falls to the top side, but Yagao, he's got to move that Corgi butt out of here or he's going to be in trouble as Knight and On have caught him out. He's going to burn the flash, gets CC'd anyways, and Knight claims that kill.
Missing and Kanavi were right on their way. I feel like if Yagao had potentially tried to play through the alcove, you did have 3 members of JDG moving towards the top side of the map. However, Yagao had a bounty on him. So it's definitely going to be extremely juicy for Knight to grab that one for himself. Ruler cannot defend a mid lane tower versus 2 carries, and JDG are losing a lot of pressure on the map.
They are, and they just don't have the same strength from the double marksman that, say, another kind of carry would bring. Barrage. Not going to be enough. Kanavi making it out, but maybe missing. Not as lucky. Kanavi going to come try to save him as Ruler comes over with the Deadly Flourish. They will not end up finding missing, but they will end up actually trying to take these turrets down, giving each other. But now, respect is not going to get you anything unless you can deny this soul as it goes over to BLG. Half health here. Kanavi over the wall. They're going to have to try to get it. Oh, they get way with the solar play. They want to try to take him out of the fight. Deadly Flourish hits on Ruler. They need to get in the pit there. Way is already gone. There's no jungler available for the side of BLG, but they still take the fight, and it does not matter. Yagao, can he do it? He gets it. He denies the soul, but he'll give his life for it, and BLG will take all.
BLG don't care about the soul. They'll take the ace. Every single member of JDG is dead, and they'll head back to the Baron. The name of the game for them is taking your map and taking your lives, and they're doing both at once. Incredible fight. Again, JDG had to find a miraculous engage. He's pretty much the only person with the highest gold difference between the two. They find on.
Weird combo there with the Zenith Blade and the headbutt back. Knight is collapsing here. Missing has no health bar left. Elk already takes him down. Now Kanavi, that's a golden state to try to deny. Bin's engaged, but the Magnard back. Kanavi's already down. A double kill has gone to Elk, and he's stepping up where Ruler's Void has been built. And now Yagao, he's punched on, and Knight gets him. Ruler, the only one left for JDG, and it's not looking pretty.
They don't have much HP bars, but they don't also have any enemies left in the base other than Ruler. Missing's gonna come back from the fountain right now, but it's a 2 versus 5. I guess they baroned up BLG.
They could just go for it. The double hops. Look at the synergy. BLG are jumping all over JDG, and they've got them backs against the ropes. Not since 2023 has JDG been able to take down BLG, and they won't find promise yet again in the continuation here. They might have the resets. They might actually be able to fight this one back, but the Meganar, it's going to deny it. They get the TP back. BLG, if they win this fight, they win the game, and Sheer might have just kept himself way out, but on needs to be careful. This is multi-chain TPs coming out from JDG, and I'm getting recollections to that game number 1. They might get binned. They got him with the deadly flares there. They can't follow up. Yagao flashing forward over the wall. Yagao going for the kills. Curtain call coming out on a Knight. Fourth shot not going to hit. Is it going to be enough? It's not. He gets the slow down. Yagao over the wall. The blast cone gets BLG to safety.
Flashes, can you find the miraculous entry into this Dragon? And Dragon that's going down really fast. Kanavi, what are you going to do?
He's in a lot of trouble on at least. Now they're going to get the re-engage here, but Kanavi has gone in for a 2-man lilting lullaby, but he's all by himself. Is the curtain call going to be enough? Kanavi's already gone now as well. Ruler's just sitting there trying to get a 4th shot down on the way, but he can't do it. And Ben's just picking apart the rest of the team. Into the choke points they go, and Knight, the golden left hand, he's stepping up. He wants the resets. He wants the kills. He wants Ruler, but it's going to end up being Yagao that they find first. Ben finds the backline TP, and Sheer is down. JDG are down, and that's BLG, who will remain the nightmares of JDG, and they will remain the big brother in 2024 as they take down the last turret. It's on to the next set, and it's a 2-1 victory for Bilibili.
These were some of the best highlights from the Rumble stage of LPL Summer 2024 matchup between BLG and JDG. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.